All right, welcome everyone to what feels like a special evening for me. I'm going to briefly introduce myself because I know this is being recorded and some of you might stumble across this video for the first time ever. A lot of you already know the basics. So my name is Matthew Brownstein. I'm the founder of Anahat Education Group, formerly known as Anahat Meditation Center. And this is a special evening for me where those who are here live, thank you for being here. I didn't send out an announcement about this one. So if you're here, it's because you just trusted I was going to be here and you know what we're going to talk about. So thank you for being here live. And those of you who weren't here live, but who are now watching this as a recording, same level of respect, right? Like this is to me the beginning of something very sacred that didn't just start today, but tonight seems significant because I said in June I would do a support group for the 4 weeks and we would see how that goes. We're going to continue these monthly, so just check onlinemonastery.com and you know what's going on there. What I'm going to do tonight is largely meditative, actually. So I want to get the intro and technology part out of the way. Those who are here live, feel free to ask any questions, but also just kind of pace with me as I guide us through and eventually into a meditative experience tonight that hopefully is going to be extremely powerful. So just bear with me as I do a little bit of screen share. We're working right now with the artist from Turin, Italy, on the new logo for onlinemonastery.com. This probably isn't properly to scale at the moment, but we're doing everything based on the divine proportion. It's an online monastery, but I now live in the Adirondacks of upstate New York and 20 gorgeous acres of land, and it's absolutely heavenly here. And I have plans to build a structure, which would be the temple, if you will, for Anahat Monastery. So that's what's in the works. There's other stuff in the works with our institute that I'm not going to talk about right now for various reasons, but I will just do a little bit of screen share of the websites. So my main thing is Institute of Interpersonal Hypnotherapy. But if you go to the staff and credentials page, here's our Anahat Education Group logo. So there's a deeper spiritual core to everything that I do, but it appears on the surface that I'm doing more hypnotherapy school and its related teachings. But there's something going on under the surface of what I do found in these geometries and in the word Anahat. But it's all about interpersonal. So it's all about our staff. And just to scroll through here to show you that there's a lot of people now involved in this work. They're absolutely wonderful. And I want to see more wonderful people here. So this is an invitation to be part of something that a lot of people are finding extremely wonderful. And I'm not saying that personally. I'm just saying these people find it wonderful. Well, me, whatever. It's not about me. And the only reason we're branding me is because that's just what you need to do. But I don't care. I just am here to get the teachings out. But if you want to learn more about me, if you don't know, just click learn more about Matthew. And then you can see here, whatever led up to the wackiness of my life in this moment. So this is onlinemonastery.com. Support group will be updating that here, so you'll know what date it'll happen. I'm not necessarily always going to send emails. I'm just going to respect the right people are going to find this. The meditation system can be found here at Anahat Meditation. Support groups, that's what's happening now. So you can always check support groups, the videos for, so here, loading slowly, support groups from these classes. So if you miss them, you could always come here. If you're interested, if you haven't seen the monastery grounds, this is the view. That was a little cloudy. Today was spectacularly gorgeous here. There are all sorts of animals. It's just beyond magical. It's where I live now. I'm making it into a monastery. I have this my life's purpose. So anybody who's seeing this, just ask and you'd be welcome to visit at some point. There's structures here, but I haven't built the other stuff yet. But I mean, what else am I going to do? The other thing just to show you is we have the certified Anahat meditation teachers now, and I'm proud and honored to welcome Dr. Abby Parsons to the Vision. She went through the entire training the way that I asked that people do. And a lot of you are doing that, but she's the first person because she's the only other teacher at the moment. who I've actually certified to teach this. We've talked about opening an Anahat meditation center near where Dr. Parsons is. And, honored to have you, Abby, on board with us. And also everybody else who will be here in the future. So just as I go back here and show you Anahat Education Group staff, all these wonderful, beautiful people at the same time, this is an open invitation for anybody who feels like, hey, I want to be part of the vision, right? Just reach out to me through the Institute. That's how to find me. And I'm happy to be growing this with anybody who wants to be involved. It's no longer mine. In the sense that something becomes so big and eventually has stockholders and all that, so shareholders, whatever. I'm not going to go into corporate structure, but it's the real thing. It includes the International Association of Interpersonal Hypnotherapists, Silent Light Publishers in the bookstore, the International or the Interpersonal NLP Society. It's really raising the standards of hypnotherapy training, and it offers this very powerful meditation system. So there's a story that leads up to this, why we're here now. And to me, it's really significant. And the best way to grasp like kind of who I am and who you are, because if you're listening to this, I really care about who you are. I mean, like in this mission, if you're hearing my words right now, I really care about who you are, because nobody does a mission alone. And anybody who's doing a mission together to any degree is doing something really sacred. So I'm trusting, if you're just hearing my words right now, I'm not just some guy on YouTube. I have a very small following at the moment. So the people who have been interested in my life's work since I was this all started when I was 19 years old. So I want to take you deeper than just my body as somebody who is 19 years old, but how I see myself as spirit, how I'm going to encourage you to see yourself as spirit tonight, what this meditation system does for you, which is so mind-blowingly perfect and beautiful and magnificent. By the way, anybody who's joined in, namaste, and thank you for being here, because tonight feels very sacred for me. So if you missed the beginning or didn't hear the very beginning, even before I started recording, I'm really grateful for everybody who's here tonight. So we're going to be going into meditation, yet I just want to kind of lay the foundation that the work is really sacred. We brought on for generally Anahat Education Group, but largely for the Institute of Interpersonal Hypnotherapy, a new consultant. And the people I'm hiring now are really expensive, honestly, but I'm just all in. And there's 6 of us on our team. So that's a 6-pointed star, the core team, who have to start meeting with this person to learn more about, let me not even say his business name, but really high level growing things. So there's 6 there. That's for the Institute. There's in the Anahat vision, there's the idea of the 12, and there's 12 meditations, but you might say 12 core people. I'm not going to say who any of those people are, but that tends to be from my understanding of how things grow. So this is in some ways something that's really blossoming very beautifully right now. So you're here at the early stages, and you're here live for sure. If you're watching this, within a year of the recording, and you're really grooving on what I've been saying, then I feel like you're part of something to any degree. And so I'm really honored to be sharing this with you. However, let's go much deeper tonight. So I'm going to close my eyes for a moment, invite you to do the same, because I like to get out of my head and into a deeper mode with you. My evenings are dedicated to meditation. I open my home in what's becoming for me a monastery, online and physically here. And I'm inviting you into that world with me. So please just close your eyes and breathe, and honor that we really are all equal. I honor that whatever goodness you see in me, I see in you. Any greatness you see in me, I see in you. Anything that's brilliant and beautiful and wonderful, I honor in you. And as we close our eyes and go really deep within, please do what you do, where you just go to the highest that you know right now, and let's not waste time. The Bodhisattva vow is really real. There's a lot of suffering out there. And so if you get really serious about meditation, It's about saving all sentient beings from suffering. So I paused because today I was outside and there's a spider on my blanket and I flicked him. And then I was like, what the just came out of me? Like, I just flicked a sentient being. And I was like, brother, I'm so sorry. I'm like, so sorry. So I was doing like Ho'oponopono here. Just, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And then, honoring to be even more kind and more loving and more gentle and all that's good. So I'm inviting you to go there with me tonight into reality and being real and vulnerable and really connected to your source. So as you breathe into the present moment, please go into the deepest core of you, that kind, loving, beautiful, innocent, guiltless being. And remembering meditation is to find out who you are. So as you breathe, be here now. This is an invitation to meditate with me and to be here now. Breathe here now. If you're an Anahat meditator, well, I'm bowing to you and I encourage you to start doing the meditation. So breathe below your navel if that's how you get started. Or breathe into your heart, or do both. Or breathe into your third eye region. Or see if you can embrace all three at once. Your hara, your heart, and your head. Right here now, just breathe. Hara, below your navel. Heart, and your head. In unity, in love, and in service. From the top down, unity, love, service. So at the crown, the higher chakras, unity, oneness. At your heart, love, only love. Opening the heart teachings, only love. Only loving and harmonious relationships. That's interpersonal. And that's Anahat. And then below your navel, that's your humanness, it's your body. And the truth is, it's not far from your sexuality. So, let's be real. Professional, discreet, and, all the right ways of being. But honor this as your body. And it can feel really good if you just let go of all the guilt and shame and stuff. So this is about being present now in purity, in innocence, and in the present moment, finding what is Anahat. It's your heart. It's the very heart of everything. It's not your physical heart. It's not just your heart chakra. Anahat is the formless. It's God beyond any idea. It's reality beyond the quantum field or any of those words. Right? There's atoms right here now. If you breathe right here now, there's all these atoms. And you can look at them in a microscope or whatever, but be with them right here now, the atoms of the present moment. Anahat is the core of all of that vibration. Anahat is not vibrating. It's unstruck. It's pure potential. It's the heart, it's spirit, it's you. Go there. It's your consciousness. Wherever you put your attention right now, just go into pure being. Like, no more wasting time. When you meditate, this is what you do. So I could do hypnosis and all that, but I hope you're just staying with me. And I'm directing my own consciousness right now into my source. I'm not just talking. I am being the teaching. I am being Anahat. In that space, we're totally centered. There's only love in the space. There's the most sublime sacred geometry. Sacred. This is what's sacred. Not what's outside of us, but go inside of you. The temple's in you. So this is onlinemonastery.com. That was expensive to buy the domain name. I'm not flippant about this vision, so I seriously invite you to be part of online monastery now. And if you'd like, feel like you're part of Anahat monastery now. You're entering into a monastery now, but I'm guiding you into your own heart. So Anahat is not a place. Anahat is your heart. It's you as spirit. Just go there. If that's hard for you to do, just keep practicing meditation. But for those of you who stay with me, be who you are. And then I'll talk to you as who you are. So you're a spiritual being. You're not a body. When we go to level 2 of Anahat, we move our attention away from the body level and we move it into the etheric and astral level. So I'll meet you there. So what do I mean by that? Put your attention to imagine now that we are sitting in a sacred temple on the top of a mountain, overlooking other mountains, overlooking a gorgeous lake, surrounded by trees and fairies and angels, and sit in a sacred temple in the mountains with the most sublime, beautiful air, with the most magical deer and porcupines and birds are surrounding you. Go to that place, the sacred temple hidden in the mountains, with ancient stone rubbles of an older monastery that was here at one point, back in the 1800s maybe. Go to sacred land that's so peaceful and quiet. You can see the beautiful clouds in the blue sky. Every step you take is peaceful as you walk around and observe the grounds. The beautiful swing in the tree. The little fairy garden. Out there in the lake, supposedly is Champ, the Loch Ness Monster of upstate New York. There could literally be pleiadiosauruses swimming around in that magical, mysterious lake. Maybe. But you can imagine it, it's fun. I invite you to bring your inner child to this space with us now, so you can play here. Just imagine you're like, walking around, dancing around, doing yoga on a big deck, doing Tai Chi and movement outside with friends. Just keep bringing yourself to like the most wonderful space in your mind. You can imagine like lying out in the sun and going to meditate. So just imagine a space in the woods, mysterious and magical, mystical, where you can sit and just meditate. So it doesn't matter where your body is right now. You can bring your consciousness to a sacred temple in the mountains based on sacred geometry anytime you want to. Only love. Truly honoring all sentient beings who are harmonious and loving are welcome. And you can start to own that feeling of, this is mine, this is ours, this is a we thing. And I invite you to just bring your consciousness to that sacred space and find a spot to sit and meditate. There's others. And as you sit and meditate and breathe, you again go very, very deep. If you understand Anahat meditation, you move into the sacred geometry. Sense those inner grids of ascending and descending. And then that starts taking you into that etheric astral level again, where it's not physical. Where Anahat monastery, online monastery exists beyond physical, beyond just words, but a real place, an astral place, where people meditate and hold this wisdom. In the past, I've used the word brotherhood, but That's too gendered now. We've learned not to be so solid in our words. So it's not brother or sisterhood, it's just people. But deeper than people, it's beings. At night here, the fireflies are just little fairies. The deer, see them astrally. They're magnificent. Don't see their bodies, see the spirit of the deers and the bears and the elk, the wolves, the coyotes, all the little creatures, all the sheepers and crickets and birds. You might imagine meditating in this space deep in the winter, where it's so quiet and cold, white everywhere. Or imagine meditating in the mountaintop, in the sacred temple, as the leaves change to oranges and reds and fill the beautiful skylights with light and love and bliss. Or imagining now it's summer and the skies are blue and the clouds are white and the rains are sublime. Just bring yourself to heaven and keep asking yourself, what would be even better? More bliss? More bliss inside of you, more perfection, more alignment? But it's not about the place. Keep going into the real temple. Your body is the temple of spirit. The altar is spirit. The body is the temple. The altar is spirit. Keep going there, to the very core of your being. You can sense the tetrahedral fields and go beyond physical and beyond even the astral until there's just the present moment of these beautiful energy grids forming a Merkaba field, a star tetrahedral field. You're perfectly balanced here. Your inner child is fully liberated here. Your heart is fully liberated in this space. And you're fully spiritually aware. As you're breathing into that, I invite you to welcome in the ideas of opening the heart, peace under all circumstances, a space of healing, a space of enlightenment, a space where interpersonal is a very sacred word. And just welcome these ideas into your mind now, only loving and harmonious relationship. And that's what your life starts to become now. Law of attraction is real. Just meditate. Surrender. Let go. Forgive. Forget. Move on. Let's do it a few times so you can catch up in the present moment. If any part of you is caught in the past now, become aware of it. It's just a thought. Doesn't mean anything. It's just a little thought. Just take a breath. Whatever you got caught up in the past, forgive. Forget. Let go. Forgive it. Forget it. Let it go. Ho'oponopono it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Keep letting that prayer clear your sun scars, your blocks. EFT it or EMT it away. There's techniques to clear your karmic, your sanskaric, your energy field. Keep getting clear as you meditate with me now. More clarity. The more you meditate, the more clear you get. More conscious. Not just semi-conscious or self-conscious, becoming cosmically conscious. Here, bring yourself to online or Anahat monastery, to the sacred temple, to the beautiful land and everything As you bring yourself here in this space in your mind, you open to the earth. Connect to the earth. Remember, you're on this thing called Earth. It's a planet. There's lots of human drama on this planet, but you can hallucinate that away now. Just escape it all. The monastery is a retreat. It's a place where the saints can hide. When the people go crazy, the saints go into hiding. Just sit it out, patiently breathing and waiting. Seems really crazy out there. But in a monastery, we trust something higher. We let go of the external world and we retreat to heal ourselves. So if you need healing, it's been a rough ride out there, doing the human thing, come back to the monastery. Anytime, just come meditate here, meaning come to this video, or physically ask to come here, meditate in the woods. Like, seriously, this is who I am and what I do. If you go deep with me now again, back to core, cosmic conscious. So look up into the night sky and notice the stars. You're in the Milky Way galaxy. Just remember that, planet Earth. Milky Way galaxy, big sun, huge fireball. The moon, the sacred geometrical ratio of Earth and moon, fascinating in the squared circle. All the other planets, other galaxies. You got Hubble and James Webb Telescope now showing us the whole universe. Open your mind to that, the whole universe, cosmically conscious. Honoring that spirit is immortal and eternal and infinite. That which we call God appears to be very real. Universe, consciousness, wisdom, intelligence, divine intelligence. Just keep letting your mind open to these ideas. And that's what we do at a monastery. We just constantly put our attention on the beloved. It's not just the universe, it's the beloved. And if you're not in awe, you haven't caught up to reality yet. So free yourself from the past, in the present, and now you're creating a better future. Surrendering to the divine in the present moment to create a better future. It's the most practical thing you can do. Just give it all to God. And again, at the very core of who we are, I invite you to realize meditation 10, angels are real. Because there's one talking to you now. So that's how it is. If you're here with me in the monastery, I'll say I see humans as and I don't mean this all that biblical, so don't get caught up in my words, but kind of realize I'm saying something deep. The humans are the sons and daughters of like Adam and Eve. I'm not saying I don't believe in evolution. I'm not being overly religious. But I see a man and I say, oh, yeah, son of Adam, son of Eve. Like, wonderful. Like, son of man, or daughter of man, human. Again, the gender words are confusing. So those are the humans, and I see myself more as an angel. Angels are obedient to divine will. You just do what Spirit asks you to do. So in that surrender of deep spirituality, God takes over. So in the meditation in the monastery, this is an invitation to give your life over to God and just see what happens. And to retreat internally more and more often. To really meditate every day. To go within every day. And to find your angelic bodhisattvic nature. So inside of you is purpose and meaning and a mission. There's a state called sanskar shesh. It's a state where all the sanskars are gone. It's a state where all the sanskars are just clear. It's a state where there's no more ego. It's when healing is complete, but you can be there right now because you're ready, whole and complete. Just go right now to where you are perfect, whole and complete. So find yourself in your mind's eye, whether your eyes are open or closed. But if your eyes are closed, right? Where's your body in time and space? You don't even know where you are. You can't say on Earth because you don't know where that is. So where are you? You're beyond time and space. You're not actually in time and space. So when you come to a monastery, you're being extracted from the matrix. Take the red pill and wake up right here now. You get awakened right here now. You don't have to travel anywhere. In your mind, just imagine you're sitting in a monastery, meditating on the highest truths. And you can do that right now. Again, find the altar of spirit, your own consciousness. It's Anahat, it's unstruck, it's immortal, it's eternal, it's undying. It's supremely blissful and wise. And you're it. You're it right now. And you know that. This is just a friend reminding you. You're it. So you're I am. And God is I am. But beyond the cosmos, but within the cosmos, since there's one light, one infinite light, and we know that. Just put your attention on it now. One infinite light everywhere. Above, below, left, right, in, out. In Buddhism, they say, in Zen, at least I know in Zen, be one with the Buddha in the 10 directions. Be one with the Buddha in the 10 directions, in front and behind, Buddha. Left and right, Buddha. Above, below, Buddha. Within, without, Buddha. It's one of the direction I'll let you figure out. I think. Buddha. Everywhere. To your core, within, and outside of you, until inside and outside start to blend. And ascending up to spirit and descending down to matter, blend. The Sufis call it fana, annihilation. The annihilation of what? The separate self. Just let the ocean drown you by opening the windows of your house. Let the light flood in through the temple, and let there only be light. In A Course in Miracles, I am the light of the world. So just be that right now. But keep tracing the light back to its very center, its very core, meaning the very core of your own consciousness. So in Samadhi, we put all our attention on spirit, through the bliss, through the light, into pure consciousness itself. That's Anahat. The very heart. The very, very center, where you and I are absolutely one being. And our minds are joined. Rumi said, this is your own voice, echoing off the walls of God. You're just being yourself, guided to be yourself. And yet Anahat is so deep because with the sacred geometries, an integration occurs. So I invite you now to breathe below your navel again. Breathe below your navel and anchor all this in right here now to your own body. Your body is the temple. Anahat monastery is not one specific place. Or if you go to an Anahat meditation center, wherever you are right now, you're in the temple. The temple is your body. Breathe below your navel and I encourage you to embrace the descending energetic. I descend spirit into my body. I incarnate fully into my body. I love and take care of my body. I let my body be pleasurable because I'm no longer insane. No more pain, no more suffering, no more guilt, only love, because it's coming down through the heart now. So breathe into your heart, only love, down below your navel. Only love descending down to your lower chakra. For those of you who are adults, it is sexual, but be professional and discreet and private and mature about it. But realize when we're meditating, all the love goes down below the navel. Now take a breath from anything you're finding below the navel and pull it up to the heart. Breathing at the heart, only love. Breathing at the heart, only love, only compassion. You're embracing all the lower chakras up to the heart now, the tailbone, the front and back of the second chakra below your navel, your third chakra, the solar plexus region, that's personal power. Sit here feeling strong, centered, confident, courageous, self-assured, secure within yourself, peaceful yet powerful, strong yet flexible. I invite you to start welcoming in a balance of masculine and feminine energy as we move the energy up through the heart and only love, honoring the right side, often considered more masculine, the left side often considered more feminine. Breathing a balance of sun and moon in your own being, allowing yin and yang to find balance in your own being. No definitions, no limitations, no defining yourself. Just get free. Breathing your heart open and free. And then inhale from your heart up to your head and pull all that energy of love through your throat to your third eye as you breathe, ascending into the crown, back up into spirit. Follow Om, Om. The energy goes up through the heart and up, ascends into divine consciousness again. Take all the pleasure and bliss and focus and love up to spirit. And just start going higher, higher, higher. Transcendent, ascending. The throat and shoulders are open, no tension. Keep breathing up, softening your jaw. Let the Shakti, the Kundalini Shakti goes up the spine to the head. Light is shining in the crown. If this is all, beyond what you normally experience, then keep practicing. So I'm just speaking to you about what's happening inside of me, encouraging you to go there now or over time. But let's just keep going up, up, up. Pure consciousness, pure light, pure bliss. Opening to the angelic realms. You're so much greater than just a human body. Honoring your truest self. And then beyond that idea. And here we go beyond the beyond time, beyond space, beyond name, beyond form. Fully ascended. There's no time or space. There's no pain or suffering. There's no birth or death. So what is there? In this deepest truth of ascending, immortal, eternal, forever free, forever pure, innocent, guiltless, boundless, limitless, but really just beyond all words. However, at some point we'll take another breath, pull the awareness up your body to the very top, but then be ready to descend and drop awareness down through your shoulders. And like a waterfall, let all the energy pour back down into your body. All the way down, descending below your navel to the sexual energy. It's just inevitable. Spirit pours back down into the body and all the way down to the tailbone region. I didn't invent this system. This is just what the energy does. After it ascends, it descends. So we're at meditation 4 now. It's called sexual energy. And just breathe. It's no big deal. Just let spirit and love infuse your body. You're meant to feel pleasure, not pain. It's really simple. No big deal. People get weird about it, but just, it can be very pleasurable to be in a body. That's sanity. Breathe. Let go of all these crazy ideas and just let this be a sane, simple experience. It's a body, okay? Breathe. It's a body. It's a sexual being, okay? I didn't invent this. Just breathe into it. But after being with it for a while, letting the energy of spirit heal our ideas of sexual energy, we don't get caught up in it. Meditation 5, we inhale, pull the energy up the back, up to the crown, and circulate it in the head. Let it fill your brain. Let it make you brilliant. Let your brain fill with light, more photons just pumping out of your brain. Let a halo glow around your head because there's so much Shakti going up your spine to fill your brain with light. Be enlightened. It's no big deal. It's your natural state of being when you're free of blocks, where all this energy goes up your spine now and fills the crown, third eye region, and all through your brain. Nourishes your eyes. Just keep inhaling up meditation 5 if you know what we're doing. Up the spine to the head. And then reconnect with spirit. Up, up, up. That space of unity, oneness. And then exhale down to the shoulder. Inhale below the navel. Exhale at the kidney. Now we're in meditation 6, circulating the energy through the 6-pointed star up to the crown. Down to the shoulder. Below the navel as you inhale. Exhale to the kidney. Inhale to the third eye region. Exhale, shoulder. Inhale below your navel. Exhale, kidney. Inhale, third eye. And then slow it down a little. Exhale, shoulder. Inhale below your navel. Exhale, the level of the kidney, with that whole region, front and back. Inhale up to the crown, third eye. Exhale, shoulder. Feel your heart is the center of this star. Inhale below your navel. Exhale, nourish your kidneys and adrenals, the root of yin and yang in your body. Male and female. Inhale up. Unify male and female at the crown. Exhale down to the shoulder. Soften and open so spirit descends into you as you inhale. Down the descending triangle below the navel. Concentrate all that chi. And then exhale, let it nourish the kidneys back up. Inhale back to the crown. Keep going as you sense the recirculating nature of the breath. Meditation 6, the six-pointed star. If you know the meditation, just go at your own pace. This is the core of the whole system. Balancing, ascending, and descending. Balancing masculine and feminine energy. Purifying the ascending and descending tetrahedral grids. Awakening you to spirit. Reminding you of divine perfection as your own being. Just embracing the sacred geometry of meditation. And doing it in the most sacred spaces. Perhaps you'll sense the star within the star, the larger star, from tailbone to crown, but a smaller star at the heart, Anahat chakra. A star within a star, sensing the circle, the sphere, from tailbone to crown. There's a sphere around your being, your body, and a sphere within that at the heart. You're a temple, but you're the spirit occupying the temple. Your body just the final manifestation, but you are incarnate spirit. I won't go through the whole system tonight as it starts getting more complicated, but that's a nice taste of what it can do for you. I will invite you to open up to meditation 10, wings. We're breathing up the spine through the heart to the crown. It's one breath from hara through heart to head. In the exhale at the head, you expand more light here, grow that halo. And on the exhalation, the wings expand around your back. Opening your scapula, open your shoulders. Inhale up through soft shoulders, exhale. The energy in a tube torus shape, like a donut, blossoms out and loops back around to the tailbone again as we inhale up the spine to the head. Exhale, kind of unfold your wings. What if you were an angel here on earth? What would that mean? How would your whole perspective of this human experience change? What if you're an angel talking to an angel? What if you're an angel? What would it mean if you're an angel? Who are you? I invite you to put the attention back to your heart. Breathe. Open your heart. If it's not already open, keep it open. Only love. And no matter what, no matter how deep and beautiful we go into the mystical experience of ourself, you're still going to come back to keep functioning in the world. So as you breathe into your heart, thinking, I'm a bodhisattva. I'm an angel. I'm spirit incarnate. I'm divine, having a human experience. I'm only here to be helpful. I'm only here to be of service, sacred service. I'm here to do my mission. I'm here to fulfill my purpose. When I'm ready to fulfill my mission, I don't go alone. I go with mighty companions beside me. So you have your mission and you're not alone. Let's remember, you're never alone. You're not alone. Even if there's no body around you, God's universe, you're not alone. You're amongst the ministers of God, according to A Course in Miracles. So what does that mean as you descend and come back down below your navel now? Not to the very tailbone, just below your navel, back into your body. This is descending meditation 1. Let the energy come down like a waterfall into your arms. Just fill your arms, meditation 8. Fill your legs, meditation 9. And just be fully here. Fill your skeletal system, meditation 12. Yet kind of descend and just be here now with your skeleton. It's freaky, I know. It's not so bad. Just being here now with your body, with your belly, with all your organs and blood and all that stuff. But it's okay, because we're spirit. The body is just the vehicle. It's a communication device for you to fulfill your mission, to do your purpose, to be of service to others. Yet as you're descending, and we're getting towards the end of this part of tonight, I encourage you to welcome in the idea of life mastery now. It's not just self-realization, it's self-actualization. That's why the Anahat teachings are, I believe, they're here. I'm just the messenger. They're here for us because the saints taught us about self-realization, but a lot of them were not self-actualized. I invite you to open your mind's eye to true wealth. Like, do you feel, I'm really rich? I'm really wealthy. Do you feel that yet? Feel it before it happens. Start feeling it now. I'm really wealthy. I make a lot of money. I help a lot of people. Just, I'm inviting, there's no gloating here. There's no ego. I don't sense that. I'm inviting you to feel, I live in prosperity. All of my needs are wonderfully met. Everything I want is always here whenever I want it. Just a little bit of time, but then it appears. You're a divinely empowered co-creator. You are very, very powerful. Your thoughts absolutely create your reality, and you get what you want. As you're descending the energy and embracing life mastery, all your needs are met. All your wants are met. All of your savings are met. You'll have all the money you need to the rest as long as you're here. Course in Miracles. If you have a mission, your needs will be met. When you're of service to others, you're fulfilling a need. That's the secret to getting wealthy. Find a need and fill it. Do your dharma, do your purpose. That's descending. Find a need and fill it. Just be yourself. You're important and valuable. So you're here now with your body, embracing what is, here to be of service. You've returned to sanity. You're willing to listen for the voice of spirit that guides you. And you're not alone. all of your savings are met, and then because your needs and wants and savings are met, now you can start giving away even more. Be philanthropic, give and give and give. And the more you give, the more it comes back to you. You put out 100, 1,000 come back. You put out 1,000, 10,000 come back. You put out 10,000, 100,000 come back. Law of giving and receiving. So I invite you to go through the Life Mastery course, however you do with us, through Anahat Education Group's Life Mastery course. Then there's Anahat Meditation, and there's interpersonal hypnotherapy. If you're doing all three, you've got my namaste. So thank you, everybody. Namaste. To me, those are the three greatest gifts I could offer. So I'm starting to my eyes now. If you'd like to shift back towards here and now with me. Hello. So what could I say except I'm open to any sharing right now? Question, answer. I won't use your names in the recording, but please know when I see your name and you say something, I really honor who you are. Even though I'm not going to say names, I just try not to do it these days. So I'm really open to sharing. If you'd like to use the chat pod, let's just do that. And then I'll just talk a little bit, giving you the opportunity to type anything you'd like. So when I come back down the normal human consciousness, I might pretend I'm a human being, but I'm not, and you're not. And that's just me at night when I'm meditating. I just don't always get to share that in this way. So I'm honored to be able to share that with you. The Anahat meditation system to me is very sacred. There's nothing like it on the planet now that I know of. It's unique. And I see what it's doing in my life. My life is so sublime and so exquisite. And everything I said tonight is my living experience. Like I live at Anahat Monastery. I live everything I just said. So how could you not want to give that away? Okay, so ideas that are shared or strengthened. All right. I don't see anybody type in here. So I'm going to consider wrapping it up if you're not sharing, but I'll be silent just for a moment. We're recording, so I'm not going to just only be silent. But I'm going to give you a moment to share if you like. And then if we're not sharing, I'll wrap it up. Great. Awesome. We got to thank you. That's good. All right. Tell you what, let's, yeah, thank you. Let's let that be the recording part of things. But then I will just stop recording pretty soon. All right. So thank you to you who said thank you. To you who said much respect and appreciation for you sharing your purpose. Thank you, mine, but also like I hope yours. I hope when I just talk about purpose, it awakens purpose in you and in everyone who's listening, right? It's like to me, there's like not much me anymore. There's just mission, there's purpose, there's dharma, there's God, and the human is like just a messenger, really. So yeah, everything is really. I hope for you guys. Thank you for guiding us into this direct experience. Awesome. Thank you. If you really got what I was going with tonight, you understand why Anahat Education Group to me is so important. Awesome. Thank you. And this was very sacred, amazing oneness with this group. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you for sure. Especially if you're here live right now, really. Yes, most definitely. I have made this sharing my mission too. Beautiful. Thanks. So I invite anybody who really wants to share this, just go through the certification process. I'll be happy to put you on the website, as part of the team. Dr. Abby is talking to me about opening Anahat Meditation Center down by her. And I've gotten to know her enough to say, I trust she's coming from spirit. Right? It doesn't matter age or any, demographic, just if you're truly embracing the system coming from spirit. Yeah, I'm honored. We sent Dr. Abby her certified Anahat meditation teacher certificate, and yeah, we'll grow together. I only want to bless every person who's part of the vision, and people on my team are making some really good money and having some really amazing life experiences, helping a lot of people. So I think we're doing the right thing together. Okay, so thank you. He said, thank you so much. It was an amazing experience. I felt the energy all over my body, ascending and descending. Blessings. Nice. Thank you so much. Again, I'm not saying names because this is being recorded and on YouTube forever, but thank you really everybody who's here tonight. I'm going to stop recording just because we don't want to overdo this, but I'm still here if anybody's live who wants to chat. Thank you all. Matthew Brownstein, in case you don't know, onlinemonastery.com. Just check out the website. You can start going through all the teachings for free. And then seriously, I am building the space up here at the time of the recording. So maybe someday you'll come visit. If anybody wants to reach out to me, I don't give my email out publicly. That's crazy. But feel free just to call the Institute of Interpersonal Hypnotherapy or email the Institute, and I'm not hard to reach. You just have to ask. So I'm here. And if I can support you, or one of our certified Anahat meditation teachers can support you, then we're here for you for sure. At least the two of us who are doing it now. All right, thank you.